Hello and welcome to the second stream of Campaign 3, Battlefield 4, where he's on the 7th versus the family. Apologies about last week, I was not aware here for the BFI, but the results were that Lucky number 7 won the BFI at the end, and now we're on to the first actual Battleday, the Battle for Territories. To give you an update on what's going on, we had a Black Ops already, and we're looking at a 52% win on the campaign map already. Today we're going to be playing for divisions and territories. I'll show you the campaign map later on. For the time being, it's going to be myself and a couple of TAs for casting. And I believe the first map is Operation Mortar. I'll find out what territory they're attacking. I'll give you in a minute. Well, now let's go to see some TAs. With me today, I've got TA Fields and TA Spreez. Can I say hi, guys?
Hola.
Hey guys.
So we're playing Operation Meteor, Mortar. Looking at number 7's attack on the campaign map. Which territory is this actually? What was the territory core? And how many divisions?
Alright. The first attack is one from China, one from Indonesia, one from Queensland, and they are attacking the Philippines. Map is Operation Mortar 64, and we are using vehicles.
So, they're attacking the Philippines. I'm going to get the actual campaign map up quickly. My mortar is going to be behaving itself.
You, sir, were not prepared.
So we're attacking the Philippines there. Now, I'm right in saying so where the Philippines is. I should know my my geography better because actually my family comes from that region. So 2 divisions on the family. So really, Lucky number 7 here only needs to get 2 divisions.
Correct. They only need to get 2 wins to make this territory theirs.
I mean, they could draw us up, looking at if the family knows what they're doing. We played this one during the scrim, and right, the family beat him both times, right?
On the scrim, we actually played this on the large and small maps, and it was a split. So it's be interesting to see how LN7 actually takes that loss from the large version and applies it to today's first battle, because they did choose it as today's first battle, probably for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, again, apologise to everybody, a bit late here. Sorting stuff out on my end. So, going into the game, we've already got a fairly even match, really 10 tickets between the 2.
Yeah, it's actually really close.
Battle's been going on for about 11 minutes. We did start this one with 600 tickets.
For all those who don't know, we're not switching sides, it's static sides now, isn't it?
Correct. Today starts static sides.
So for all the time being, the family will always be on the Chinese side. I mean, already slightly down on tickets there, but it looks like they're doing pretty well in the infantry and so the armor and the air as well.
Also make note that the TCF chose to play this as the Chinese side, so they must have a reason for that as well.
Absolutely, maybe it's because it's the strongest side, but quite surprising. I mean, the F-35, the US jet, is so much more powerful than the other, let's say, the Chinese jet.
I do believe it's probably the boats, which they think are going to make the difference on that, Rob.
Absolutely, we'll have to see what goes on.
The Chinese boats appear to have an upper hand over the US boats as of right now, although statistically that should not be happening.
Well, we'll have to see what happens. I mean, yeah, see how the teams play on. I mean, with the belief from the Chinese boat, somebody said that I think a couple of weeks ago in the previous cast, you can repair it from nearly everywhere. The back.
Yeah, the Chinese boats, the ability to repair them is much, much greater than the US boats. The US boats, you only have that one railing on the side and that T-bar in the middle with the rocket pods on.
But anyway, looking at this already, I mean, we've got a massive blob of infantry around here. What's that, Echo flag? Yeah, the Echo flag there, massive blob of infantry. And they're trying to go infantry heavy on this one? Really, they're trying to go infantry heavy, they got half the army there.
Well, if you'll notice though that TCF is not carrying full boats, whereas LN7 is carrying a full 4-man boat squad, which is probably where that extra number of infantry comes in.
So they're trying to play it to the infantry advantage. Again, maybe it's because the boats really can't go to get into some of the inner flags like Echo there or Foxtrot. They can't get to
Well, even if they could, the amount of time it would take the boat to go around the island is a lot longer than they could just run there.
Yeah, absolutely. We got just quickly check the FCs. Wildcat versus Insanity Lux. The General versus what's he? A Colonel, I think, in the army.
You'd be correct.
Yeah. We keep an eye on the forums sometimes. So we'll see how this goes. We've already got, looks like the family already going for Alpha, maybe because they left it behind, and I think one guy from DJ Nice there, I think I'm assuming they're just trying to possibly stay back and hold it. What happens? Wiped out by the boat.
Well, it doesn't matter what happened. He just got his ass whooped.
I'd be interested to see what the family's tactics here. I mean, are they staying around Echo? They've got a large infantry force in Echo.
The family has been trying to play to that inner set of flags and harass the edges. They keep flip-flopping which end they're attacking, which I think is setting LN7 on a little bit of an edge because they can't defend both ends of the island at the same time.
Well, yeah, true. I mean, but the key thing with Echo is you get the mobile AA. I mean, Fun It here is quickly good to cast in the AA. Just trying to catch it for Foxtrot. I mean, are they using that as a tank? Have a look.
They are using that as more of a harassment vehicle. They're not, well, up until now, they have not been trying to actually attack a flag with it. But you can see right now on Foxtrot that it is currently being pushed back by an LAV.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, it's equipped with 30mm cannon and Zuni rockets. It definitely is going to go down. Takes out the APC quite effortlessly. I mean, they're not using it as an AA vehicle. They are literally using it as a tank.
They're actually using it more for boats up until now. They've been staying in that Echo area, and LN7's boats have been staying in that canal between the Echo Gulf. And as you notice now, the boats have completely left that area, so he had to actually find something else to work on.
Yeah, I have to say, I mean, quick view here of cliffs there around Echo. Looks like luckily number 7 they are trying to push in on Echo there. They've got to be quick, otherwise that AA is going to just come on there and kill them. Slicey there, taking out JD down well, quite effortlessly there. Looking at the family here, they seem to be in control of the map, just here. I mean, they've got Charlie here, pretty secure. Seems to be quite spread out though, I have to admit that.
I feel that TCF's strategy is playing a little bit toward their aid, because if you'll notice, I believe they have not lost Charlie or Echo since the beginning of this attack mode. Delta they've lost a couple of times, but have picked it up relatively quickly, and they just keep flipping between Gulf and Fox and attacking Alpha on the far side. Up until now, they've pretty much negated Bravo as a flag and just let the LN7 have it. I
mean, during scrims, I mean, I saw LN7, the family really struggling against LN7, but it seems to be reversed around. Was it like that with the script, BFI last week?
The BFI went kind of flip-flopped. Earlier in the BFI, there was heavy ticket leads. Towards the middle of the BFI, it was about average for both sides, being really close games. And then towards the end of the BFI, it flopped to their army having high ticket leads. So there was one round above just for LN7 to get the victory for the BFI.
I apologise again to everybody there. I was out getting drunk last weekend, so I was not casting. Anyway, it looks like to me that number some here, looking at that Foxtrot Gulf area, they're trying to put a good push onto Gulf here, both from infantry and mainland and the boat there as well. I reckon we're going to see Gulf easily fall down to lucky number 7 here. Let's go super nice to see just getting killed, surrounded by other engineers there from 2 squads, the Size 2 squad, and
you'll notice though that the boat went through to Echo to cut off anybody moving from Echo, and the LAV's now putting pressure on Echo, so they can't really have anybody leave the Echo point.
I think there's definitely some good coordination going on there from lucky number 7 there. Let's see what the family response is. I mean, they've got 4 flags, they have got the lead, they are bleeding hits, and I mean, there's only 30 tickets in between it.
Well, they're bringing the boat in from the deployment.
Of course, anybody who who is in that GC just watching this, lucky the family didn't really know about this attack until what, 30 minutes beforehand, is that right?
That would be correct.
So, lucky number 7 have had a full week to practice this. Really, you could say it's fairly balanced. Attacker really doesn't have, you know, they have the advantage of practicing in this one. So let's see how it goes. Lucky the little family there, securing Foxtrot again as they lose Gulf, and again it looks like they're using that ease position very well just to attack Gulf and Foxtrot, just when they lose it.
You know, it seems like TCF owns more of the points more of the time, but they seem to be bleeding tickets out faster with respawns.
So I've got the scoreboard here. I mean, Oh, right there, lucky number 7 there, look, red at 23 and 1 already. I mean, Jesus, that's quite a high score. 23 and 10, 16 and 10. Better to some of these stuff from like the family there. Those are pretty.
Yeah, I do believe that the kills is causing more issues, even though they're holding points, more points for longer. That they're being caught in a position where they're getting shot at more often.
Yeah. I'm actually looking at the squad scoreboard, and it looks like Alpha Squad on the Chinese side, which would be for TCF, has 54 kills and 34 deaths, which is the highest ratio that I can see right now, as far as the full squads.
You cheated by looking at Procon, didn't you?
No, it's in the game, in spectator mode.
Yep.
Really not looking at where that is. I need to find out where that is.
If you press C, there's a little menu that comes up, and you can look at stuff there.
Yeah, there's a lot of extras in spectator mode. It's really
Yeah.
nice.
It's pretty good.
Oh well, I'll do my spectator mode to see what goes on there. Okay, that's something I did not know about.
I'm watching Undertow, overwatching point A with like a sliver of health left, and 2 guys there that he really doesn't know what to do about because he has no health and he can't find them.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about now. Scored this, yeah, annoying blocks on the right and left hand side. Don't like that. He has got support from a chopper there, though, I mean.
Which promptly crashed into the ground.
Still. Oh wow, Undertow FC kills that both Dimacross and I believe it was one of the other ones now.
That deserves some teabagging, but he is not accommodating us with that.
Total gentleman, of course. Total gentleman. I haven't seen much of the attack chopper actually, and it does look like NSM are using the attack chopper. It's, I mean, compared to the old BF3, BF2 days, it's not. It's normally outshadowed by the scout chopper these days.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Scout Chopper, unfortunately, in BF4 has a higher firepower and much higher maneuverability compared to the attack chopper, which is just pretty much a flying target in a lot of cases.
It's a shame. I mean, the only good thing I found, I mean, this is back from the BF2 days with the attack chopper these days, is the tow. The tow missile, TV missile, I think. That's the one I'm looking for.
Not even that, but the way that they've redone the defenses so that one will take care of stingers and the other one takes care of iglas. So if you have one rocket of both in your squad, one's going to land, whether they use flares or ECM.
That's good. Looking while we've been talking, looks like they're looking at something that pushed the advantage even more so, surrounding Echo there. And family there, I've gone Bravo and Alpha. I mean, 2 very sort of far away points. I think we're going to see Echo 4 here.
I believe they took those to kind of help get them a flag advantage here in a moment, because those were both. Because Alpha was an empty point, because they abandoned Alpha to take the other end of the map.
I mean, effortlessly already, it looks like the family have given up, just given up Echo completely. I mean, like I'm saying, that just comes in there, just easily takes away the flag.
And now we're seeing, on top of that kind of bleeding, the ticket bleeding from the flags, they also have the bleeding from just respawning a little bit more often and fighting more. And it's really wearing them down. They're already down to just 86 tickets to the 177 on LN7.
Yeah, I think we're going to see it. It's just clearly a, no offense to the family here, I think there's clearly an LN7 here. You're 100 tickets down last 74. And that's 1 division down. I mean, another division to go. They could draw it out, they could, you know, win back, and they could leave more divisions for the lucky number 7 here. I mean, it is their attack day.
Yes, it is.
Well, judging from the map, though, the map control, if you'll notice, though, Rob, all the action seems to be between Charlie and the Echo points at this current point in time. Delta, Gulf are both open, and Fox is lightly defended, so this could still change a little bit of the momentum if they notice that this is going on.
Yeah, they're going to start the bleed really fast, though. They're only down to about 50 tickets at this point.
I think we've got a clear winner here on this especially this round. I mean, looking at this, the main infantry finds here, Echo really is. I mean, took away Bath and Alpha, just purely from an infantry perspective. Echo here is the kingpin. It's sort of the central flag. It's the flag which you can launch all attacks against, all the flag, and it's always, especially if you're playing infantry heavy, always a flag that you want. But I think the calls come in from Erkin families probably just start saying that delay spawn was just trying to drag this out as long as possible now. So even though they have to have the bleed.
They could get the bleed here in a minute and make this last a little bit longer.
Absolutely, we'll have to see what happens. I mean, we've still got a large amount of infantry fighting here with looking at 7 there, just capturing Charlie. There's some boat action going on there. What's this? Rib boat action?
A little bit of ribs going around in Alpha.
So let's have a look at the ribs.
Couple of loopy loops there.
DJ Nice there by himself. Oh, his kills Funnet on the rib boat, so his squad mate's gonna definitely know somebody. I believe it's Zombie Tooth. He killed Zombie Tooth as well.
Caught in a bad spot. That extra spawn helped.
So yeah, now let's see what happens. Are they gonna spawn back on the flag? They've been given the order not
I
to
doubt
spawn.
they will. Oh, they did.
Oh, we're gonna see some infantry. A whole squad. Wow, that's the whole squad to kill 2 guys. I think might be a bit overkill there.
Looks like more than a whole squad. There's 6 people.
Big D Cowboy there, getting surrounded by at least 3 or 4 guys.
7
That whole
people
squad,
just went on that.
possibly. Let's see what happens in the next round.
Might have been a miscommunication. Who knows?
4 tickets left to go. I don't see much of the airplanes. You'll have to see. I'll have to look into that the next round. But yeah, 126 tickets to now. That's 1 division down for the family here. We're going to see a perfect win.
Those are always hard to guess.
Look at the scores here. Look at that. Look at them 7 there.